Welcome, Gemini, to your reading. This is Sachi. We're going to be doing some shamanic shifting where we take a look at your current energy, take a look at what your goal is, and then we take your current energy and see how we can transmute it into your goal. Please do remember that the top 2 videos with the most likes get a bonus reading, as well as whoever comes in first gets the extended for free. So if this resonates, please remember to hit that like button. I would also like to announce that I have a new service available. It is an astrology service where I take your big 6 placements. That would be your Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, and Mars. And I assign a Pokemon to each of the parts of your chart for you to help understand. So it includes an astrological analysis as well as a Pokemon analysis. So anyone who's a Pokemon fan, this service is right up your alley. The first 5 to book it will get an immediate 20% off. It's just already applied to your cart, and or it's on sale, I should say, for the first 5 who do that. And yes, I just released it today on the 22nd, and there are 4 spots left. So if you're interested, go ahead and check that out. All right, let's hop into it, Gemini. This is what came out in the cleansing ceremony. 5 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Swords in reverse, 1 of Chalices in reverse, Hierophant, and the Emperor. So it felt like this was a lot of stuff that you were putting behind you. So with the 5 of Wands, you're no longer interested in I'm hearing deadlines, due dates, arguments, blame games. 3 of Swords in reverse, you're like putting behind you any sort of sadness, heartbreak, abandonment energy. 4 of Swords in reverse, it felt like you were letting go of just like taking it easy and kind of just relaxing a lot, but not in a bad way. It kind of feels like the 4 of Swords in this deck, it's like she's kind of shirking her responsibility. Instead of doing the things that she knows she should be doing, she's like, you know, smelling the lavender and just sort of chilling. So I feel like that energy is also behind you. And with the 1 of Chalices in reverse, it feels like this is emotions that you've dumped out and really put behind you. And instead you're in the Hierophant and the Emperor energy, which feels like, oh, yep, and there's an alarm affirming. It feels like you're taking care of business. That really is what it feels like here. You're taking care of business. Emperor, you could be owning your own business. It feels like you're ruling over your terrain regardless. And the Hierophant represents going to a professional of some sort who sort of has the answer, who can kind of model the way that you want to become or things that you want to have done. It's like she goes here and is like, hey, you know, this is the thing I'm trying to manifest or whatever. And the Hierophant, who owns an apothecary in this deck, is like, yeah, I have all the ingredients you need. Maybe you might want to tweak it here, and so on. So it seems like you are getting professional guidance at this time, which is really great. And then we have Dino using Ram, Trainer Memory Capsule, Trainer Elisa Sparkle in reverse, Trainer Single Strike Scroll of Piercing, Trainer Doctor, and Trainer Judge in reverse. So a lot of trainers. So that's telling me there's a lot of supporting characters around you. A lot of other people's energy are influencing you right now. We do have Dino, which is a dark type, using Ram. So it does seem like there is some shadow aspect or shadow work that's going on in regards to Ram energy, which is Aries. So a lot of anger, aggression, impulse, triggers, boundaries, independence, and also sacred vulnerability of allowing someone else to meet your needs. It's like healing the inner infant is definitely Aries energy. So it feels like that's some of the shadow work going on. We have Trainer Memory Capsule, so it seems like someone's memory is like literally in your DNA, so likely you are probably cleansing that. With Elisa Sparkle in reverse, so Elisa is an electric type trainer that also is a supermodel. So with that in reverse, it feels like there's something going on where someone never modeled something for you. You know, maybe it was being successful, maybe it was being healthy or whatever, but you never really had a model for that. And you've recognized that this person with Bullet Breakthrough, that other people's energy were able to sort of pierce into your aura, let's say. And it feels more like DNA. So this might be a mother or father figure, someone you're related to, that their energy is able to sort of pierce through. And again, that could really have to do with a lot of Aries energy or wherever Aries is in your chart, because the memory is literally stored in your DNA. and it's influencing your chakra system. And then we have, this kind of felt like a separate message. We have trainer doctor, so someone who does not judge, but is a healer. This could be a traditional Western doctor, but with the Hierophant here, it feels more holistic. She is holding a heal ball, so it seems like you're getting support and help from someone who is an actual healer, not some Western doctor that's just going to fill you with pharmaceuticals. And again, without judgment, they are really helping you heal here. So, lots of good energy in the cleansing ceremony that I was feeling. I hope that you all are doing well. As I mentioned, what we are going to do is take a look at your current energy, look at what your goal is, and then see how we can take your current energy and transmute it into your goal. Alrighty. Let's see what's going on, Gemini. What's going on in your current energy? I was hearing like a million different things, and then I heard like da dee da dee do do dee da dee dee do. So I feel like there's so much going on, and it's like comical is kind of what it feels like. We have the 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands and the King of Wands. Awesome. Wands, wands, wands. So it looks like you are really in your fire element right now, very activated. You may have had a Kundalini activation recently, but you are really focused on your firepower and your intention and how you are utilizing your energy. It seems that your masculine energy, as it relates to your firepower and Kundalini, is at its highest form right now. And we saw that with the Emperor and the Hierophant. Those are both typically masculine energies. In this deck, it is, you know, feminine presenting. But still, it seems like you are very much in your masculine energy, which is grounded, which is, you know, getting stuff done, working in 3D reality. With the 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands, it does seem like you are finishing a cycle within yourself, and it also finishes a cycle with somebody else as well as it relates to your Kundalini. Some of you may be getting back into your craft, maybe doing some magic, witchcraft, candle work, whatever it may be. But the 9 of Wands does represent sort of setting that tone and working in your own magic. And the 10 of Wands is coming home and having everything that you have and you need. And, you know, it's kind of like what you do at the end of the day is what I'm hearing. So let's see here. What is the light energy? We have Haunter using Will-O-Wisp and Venomoth using Assassin Flight. So Haunter represents a ghost of your past that is trying to haunt your third eye. And with Venomoth, Assassin Flight, it seems like there is someone who really has tried to KILL your heart chakra and hurt you. But it seems like you have gone through the shadow work of this, because Venomoth is moth spirit. Moth spirit represents you know, a metamorphosis of the shadow. So it's like you've gone through that metamorphosis of the shadow. It's in the light. You're very aware of it. You understand that this, whatever this situation is a ghost of the past. Will-O-Wisp is an attack. You know, it's a folklore or mythological history, whatever you want to call it, where there's like little wisps of light and people are sort of in trance and try to follow them, and it ends up being some sort of spirit. So I feel like you found out that someone was sort of fake. Again, Will-O-Wisp is literally like a little flame. So it seems like there was a flame that sort of led you astray. You've learned that. You understand what this ghost of the past is trying to do to you. It says, if you get the feeling of being watched in darkness when no one is around, Haunter is there. So, yeah, again, it feels like someone's really trying to get in your aura, and they're sort of like always there kind of haunting you. And it could be someone who is very fiery. It might be a masculine presence that's very fiery. Again, we saw a lot of Aries energy. It says, the scales it scatters will paralyze anyone who touches them, making this person unable to stand. And it's the poison moth. Yeah, so the scales, that is the Libra energy, right? Which is in juxtaposition to Aries energy. And Libra represents one-on-one relationship. So it seems like there was some sort of one-on-one relationship that is trying to paralyze you, trying to keep you where you are, keep you small in some sort of way. And again, it's like you can energetically feel them around you. All right, let's see what's the shadow here. Going right to the 9 of Wands, we have Galarian Yamask using Brutal brutal swing, and it's called the Spirit Pokemon. So this is a fighting type energy, and fighting energy, someone took a brutal swing at you. Again, this is a spiritual swing that someone has taken at you. And again, it could be someone else possibly doing some sort of craft, but I feel like you're more into your craft again. It says, it is said this Pokemon was formed when an ancient clay tablet was drawn to a vengeful spirit. Yeah, so someone was feeling very vengeful and decided to basically energetically attack you. And again, they're trying to hurt your heart and hurt you here. So, but still, it feels like you're in your power, if that makes sense. So despite that happening, it still feels like you're still pretty powerful. All right, let's see what your goal is here. I heard vanquish my enemy. Yeah, so I feel like this is what you're trying to put the other person in, is the Five of Chalices. This is sadness. This is defeat. This is when someone's so upset they may have 5 glasses of wine. All right, let's see. Tell me more about this goal. So yeah, I feel like that's the energy that you're trying to put somebody else in, is the Five of Chalices. Hey, no judgment. All right, hey, you know, judge in reverse. I'm not going to judge it. The Seven of Chalices, Four of Chalices, and the Devil in reverse. Yeah, because again, it feels like they're trying to keep you down and constrain you, whereas you know that this is your goal. With the Seven of Chalices, you can do anything. You know, she's daydreaming about all these things she can be. A librarian, a pilot, a fashion designer, a businesswoman, a singer, right? It's like she knows all these things are possible. It's unlimited energy, whereas someone's trying to constrain you and put you down, to paralyze you, you know? And with the Four of Chalices, you know that it's not wishful thinking, that you really can do anything. But with the Devil in reverse, you need to break this very toxic connection. And it feels like the only way that you can break the toxic connection is by putting someone else in the Five of Chalices. So again, I heard, like, you know, vanquish my enemy or defeat my enemy. It really definitely feels like you are putting someone in their place and sort of shoving all of the mean emotional energy that they put on you back onto them. All right, let's see what's the light energy. Yeah, I feel fire. Yeah, you are like firing back. We have cast form, sunny form, weather reading. Yeah, exactly. So again, fire energy. Cast form is a Pokemon that changes its form depending on the environment that it's in. So it seems like part of what is going on here is you understand that you need to be in the light, in the sunny form. So you are ready for the light. And with weather reading, a lot of it has to do with understanding the environment, environmental impact in order to accomplish your goal. It says cast form changed to this form when it basks in bright sunlight. When you touch its glowing skin, it feels all dried out. Yeah, so I feel like, again, it's like this person, this is what it feels like. It's like this person has, you know, kind of cast an emotional spell on you to try to keep you down and put you in the Five of Chalices. And what you're doing is basically throwing all that water back on them. It's not even that you're putting them there. It's their own emotions that you're pushing back onto them. And you dry out from all of that emotional energy because your fire power is so strong and your light is so bright. Beautiful. I love it. Let's see what's the shadow here. We have Swadloon using Seed Bomb. So Swadloon, it's coming here, right? There is this sort of swaddling energy. So there can be, again, you know, with Seed Bomb, and it's going right to the Venomoth. So there can be this energy of like, how do I want to put this? Okay, so it kind of feels as though this person or whatever, that they're going to try to swaddle you or coddle you or like keep you, kind of like treat you like a baby in some sort of way. And it can be with seeds, which can be some sort of like gift of some sort or something that they're going to try to plant in your heart. And again, it's keeping your heart chakra down. It's swaddling you in a negative way. It says, it protects itself from the cold by wrapping up in leaves. It stays on the move, eating leaves in forest. So it seems like it's talking about protecting itself from the cold. So it seems like you know that this person is very cold. That's why they, you know, I mean, we have that they're an assassin flight, basically. They're trying to paralyze you and keep you where you are because it triggers their insecurity when you are of a higher, you know, order. And so it feels like part of your goal is to protect yourself from that type of energy. And it's talking about staying on the move, eating leaves in forests. So there can be this energy of perhaps you might want to be moving at this time. But again, the goal is to keep moving and not be paralyzed by the poisonous energy that they are sending towards you. All right, I saw luck is on your side. Yeah, you're good. Let's see. Let's see what Mother Moon would like to say here. We have meditate and contemplate in reverse. Yeah, it feels like this is less of a spiritual thing. It seems like you already know what to do. It's not really necessarily something that you need to meditate and contemplate on. It's just something that you need to get done and just sort of over with. But like I said, in the extended, I saw a release. In the extended, we are going to take your current energy and see how to transmute it into your goal, how you can push that emotional energy back onto them and get rid of this toxic attachment with the devil in reverse. So that you can continue to be sort of this unlimited energy. Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, it seems pretty straightforward that a lot of it has to do with, you know, kind of craft or ritual and things like that. And going right to Galarian Yamask is invocation ceremony. So again, it does seem like there is some sort of ritual that is necessary in order to get rid of this vengeful energy, you know, and again, just sort of push it back. Let's see, what wants to come out? Okay. Interesting. This deck very rarely wants to come out, but it is one of the shadow decks. So let's see what wants to bring us into the extended here. Coming out stuck is this aspect of time. So it feels like there's something about, yeah, feeling constrained. There's something about time here that you feel stuck. Maybe that you don't have enough time, or that someone is putting some sort of time pressure on you. And again, we saw at the beginning, you're getting rid of this energy and cleansing energy of deadlines and due dates and things like that. So there could be some sort of energy that they put on you because of time, or they expect you to do something within a certain amount of time. So yeah, we will definitely see in the extended how to take your current energy and transmute it to your goal. Because you want to be very carefully at sort of, you know, firing back even people's own energy at them and making sure that you're doing it correctly, you know, without the devil energy, right? Because sometimes when you are intending to do something to someone, you're actually forming more of the connection. So you want to make sure that you are not continuing to attach us to this person. All right, my dear Geminis, if you would like to head into the extended, it is available for Eagle and Phoenix members, and the link is in the description box below, and I hope to see you there.